Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Richie, and it has been raining just about non-stop here in Connecticut for the past week or so. I actually watched a video on YouTube this morning, someone downtown in a city in the streets with a kayak, and just going along with that. So it's finally nice to catch a break from the rain and actually be able to do anything outside, even though the ground is super wet. The hay is definitely ready to cut, but the fields are just flooded right now and they need to dry out before I can even mow it. So if you have a Kubota, you probably know what this little cheap plastic toolbox is that comes on the back. I don't even know why Kubota would put this on there. It's probably worth maybe $5, if that, and you couldn't really fit any tools in there, or really anything you would need or want to have on your tractor all the time. So on both my tractors, I just ditched this thing. And I've had some questions about this one on my M series. This one I actually had a friend make for me. It's all diamond plate aluminum that he TIG welded up and put some latches on there, and it came out super nice. It's super sturdy, and I could really fit a lot in there. But I figured on the L2501 I'd try and do something else that you could just go to the store and buy the box, and this is expensive to make too. So this is a cheaper solution on the 2501, which costs $35. So I was at Home Depot the other day getting some insulation for the barn, and I came across this small Husky box. Here's the sticker for it. It's a Husky 20-inch tread plate toolbox, tough tread plate, steel construction, reinforced top carry handle, tote tray, corrosion resistant, lockable draw bolts, 20 inches wide, 8.9 inches high, and 9.7 inches deep. So I tried to do a video on the install of this, but I actually ended up having no audio on it, so here I am now. But the L2501 had a small piece of steel here that just came up to hold the slow moving vehicle sign. So I just cut that off with an angle grinder so it would sit flat. And I took the factory flange bolts out of the plastic toolbox, drilled 2 holes in the bottom of the Husky toolbox, and put the existing bolts in there with 2 washers, and it fits pretty good. It's got a little bit of wobble to it. I think if I were to do it again, or I could still change it, I'd get a little bit longer of a flange bolt and put a flat piece of steel in there on top, some 1/8 inch steel or so, to keep it a little sturdier. But this is much better. I could actually keep some hitch pins in there, some adjustable wrenches, things like that. Anything you would need, for what you need on your tractor. This box on the M series here has these little spring-loaded latches, which really do a good job holding it closed, considering this M series stays outside pretty much 99% of the time right now, since we're in between barns. The top folds over on all the edges, so it's completely watershed and it stays completely dry. Inside here is pretty messy, but as you can see, got some hitch pins in there, WD-40 brake cleaner, tape measure, little strap, adjustable wrenches, some linch pins, cotter pins, all sorts of everything, bungee cord. But you could fit a lot more in there really, and I usually do have a bit more stuff in there, like some paper towels and when you want to check the oil. Here on the L series, I haven't really gotten a chance to put anything in the box yet, but I just threw a couple wrenches and stuff in there for now. But the latches, they seem like they'll hold up just fine. The top, the seat is in the way a little bit, but I just wanted to do it so I'd be able to open it and still have some support on there. But there is definitely more room in there than with the factory box, for sure. And I put some self-sealing rubber foam tape around the edges of this one to help with the watershed in there. So I definitely think this aluminum box is a much nicer option, but it's going to be a lot more expensive, and you'd have to have someone weld it, unless you could TIG weld, which I can't do, or have a TIG welder. So it was nice to have a friend make it for me, but I mean, you could have one of these made up to any custom size you want, which I did. I made it so it just clears the fuel and I can get the fuel pump in there, but it's just so much nicer having the extra room. The steel box on the 2501 would definitely be a more cost-effective way to go. It was only $35 right at Home Depot, and it is steel, so it will be prone to rust. It's a little bit less rigid than the aluminum for sure, because that's pretty thick on that one. And I'm not sure how well it'll hold up to watershed. I know majority of people put their tractors in a shed or a garage, but they stay outside. And it's been raining yesterday, and the box has been on it, and there was no water in there, so I'm pretty happy with that so far. The box does flop around a little bit as it is, but when you're sitting on the seat and the seat is leaning back into it, it doesn't move much. And I think when you're driving, the stuff in there might clink around a little bit. It really doesn't on that one, but you could put something on the inside to keep the whatever metal in there from bouncing on another metal and making annoying noises. So now I'm just hoping things can dry up around here a little bit and we can make some more videos. If you like what you saw here, please hit the like button, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. If you have other options, I know a lot of people like to use ammo cans for storage on their tractors. Let me know what you use. I'm open to other options as well, but this is just a simple, quick solution that seems like it's going to work well for me. So everybody, you have a good day. Thanks.